Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful Monday afternoon here. It's actually freezing outside, but spring is right around the corner, and that's why I'm over here in the sales building, because I wanted to talk about some of the stuff we offer here. Obviously, we have cars for sale on the lot, but that might not be what you're looking for. We can help find exactly what you're looking for and tailor the whole process to what you need. If you need us to buy the car, get it shipped here, take your car in on trade, put your car out on a consignment, we can do pretty much anything you need done and handle the whole process from start to finish and get you in whatever car you want to get going in. In today's video, we're gonna show that a little bit. We were just up here yesterday. Noah met me here, Caesar was up here. We ended up getting a pretty sweet Mercedes-Benz AMG GTS for a client, and we are going to handle the process of selling his other car so that we can get the trade value towards his next car to help save a little on taxes, and just handle the whole process from start to finish. But he actually did find the car himself, so he just kind of said, hey, I really want this. I have this car, can you help me out? So we did that. It's a super awesome car, excited to show you that. So we'll jump into that. We got footage from yesterday when we were up here, and then we got some B-roll of the car, and we'll also jump into a little bit of what's going on in the shop. I think we're gonna start maybe rolling into that a little bit, just to kind of show you guys some of the behind the scenes of some of the projects we run into, the weird stuff we find, and just see if that's something you guys like watching. All right, let's jump into it. We get a good cold start. I was expecting a lot more of a bark there and a cold start. How cold is it right now? 4 degrees?
Yeah, I think it's 4 degrees.
It feels like negative. It's freezing out here. Pretty big car, I think. V8 bi-turbo. Signature wheels too, those are sick. Check out this Rivian real quick though.
Yeah, got like a
wild wrap on it. It looks almost black. You get up close to it, then you can finally see it. In the sun, you can see that it's gray, but tons of metallic in it.
It like sparkles.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Dude, this thing's sick. It's smaller than I thought.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it in, get the hood open, kind of give it a once over, get his opinion on the car, maybe talk him into going and doing some donuts in the parking lot or something. Got bigger turbos on it, and dyno sheets show 705 to the wheels, which is pretty nuts. Hold on, one more time. Hiker,
What do you think?
what do you think of this car?
I think it's awesome.
Think it's awesome? What do you think of that? Well, the car actually has like active bolsters, so as you corner, it'll adjust and kind of keep you centered in your seat. A lot of the G-Wagons have it, and the higher end AMG Mercedes all carry it. Pretty sick feature. First time it does it, you're like, ooh, what the? Like, not ready for it. It's just like somebody reaching up the side,
Yeah.
pushing you back in. When we go out for a test drive, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is sweet. You can hear it blow off every time too. This thing is so sick. It's got like serious SLR vibes. Like the interior. Yeah, I go north. Yeah, momentum's your friend today. You got traction control on? Yeah. Alright. Crispy shifts. Is it in race mode still? Okay. Yeah, these things are just gonna break loose immediately. Oh, downshifts are nice. Yeah, race mode, she's pretty stiff. don't think it's as loud. It's a little quieter. It's more fun. Oh. They opened up there as you started going more. It's too bad it's not like rip your hood. Oh, she sounds good, dude. Yeah, she'll whip a donut, no problem. That's gonna be an issue in the summer. You're gonna need tires in no time. I can smell them.
Yep. They get warm. You can hear picking up dirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got warm. Yeah, you probably should have did that before we test drove it. Cody just pulled in another project. We actually have A4 Avant that we sold to a customer. The guy got new wheels and tires for it, and then we also got Apple CarPlay upgraded radio, so it adds Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And then we're actually going to add OEM reverse camera into the rear handle as well. So it actually is a lot better quality than the original B8 reverse cameras, because they are just kind of grainy and not so great. But this camera goes right into the handle, looks just like factory, and the quality of the reverse camera is like way better, way better.
I don't know about the ones that go back at the back of the car, but I just had to wire this one to power this wire, so I got to butt connect that. But
So, oh yeah, the ones back there, you didn't have to do anything.
yeah.
Look at how much better the quality is.
that quality is crazy.
Am I upside down? Oh. Look at the camera, looking at the camera. Put you in a matrix.
Yeah.
Like I said, the quality of these cameras is 10 times better than the factory B8 ones.
100%.
So, I love it on mine. I have a very similar spec'd A4 wagon with lots of modifications done to it. But
Is this pretty much the same screen you have on yours?
this is actually the newer version of what I have,
it is,
because
okay.
mine's old now.
Yeah. So was this a headache for you?
I've done a couple of them before, so it wasn't too bad. There's definitely a couple extra steps that I took that I didn't have to, but you kind of live and learn. So
Yeah. This looks like a mess to me. I can never figure this out.
yeah, it looks jumbled, but when you're taking it apart and you're fully into it, you kind of understand where everything goes.
I bet.
But if I was doing this for the first time, I'd be overwhelmed. I mean, they don't come with instructions. You kind of got to figure it out as you go. So
Yeah. Well, sick. You killed it. Nice
Yeah.
work. Get her all mounted up.
This is basically what the check engine light was doing.
It's freaking out. So
Yeah,
it came in
it's,
depth issues,
Yeah,
diesel exhaust fluid.
It wouldn't start. Had to reset that to be able to drive it in. Try to run the tests. Fails and sets the fault for low reduction pressure. And
Have we had to reset this one once before, right? Or no, different one?
new customer.
Another one, okay,
Yeah.
great, yeah. Apparently they're all going at the same time. So yeah, this is what happens when diesel exhaust fluid leaks. It crystallizes like this. And yeah, that's not good. What do they call those, geodes?
Little collection.
Yeah, right, like cave diving or exploring, cave exploring. Right here in your Audi. All right, so here's this camshaft. It's on a 1/8 slot. So actually the car belongs to Jeff, the service advisor, and Cody and him kind of worked out a deal because Jeff has another Passat where the motor went kaput. When Jeff first got this Passat, it was making a bit of noise, just kind of lots of rattle, and there's a little bit of metal shavings in the oil. Initially, I think his plan was to just run it until the engine popped, but we started seeing camshaft failures on the 1/8, so we suspected that's probably what he's got going on. And then we actually had a used Golf that we had. We ended up putting a motor in it because we had no compression on cylinder 4, and with the bore scope you could see that the walls were pretty scored. So we pulled that motor out, and so we had it kind of sitting here, and they worked out a deal. He was going to take the camshaft out of this motor, put it in his current Passat so that Cody can have his old Passat. That's the deal, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, it might have changed since, but that's currently the deal.
It's working out so far.
Yeah.
So.
So Cody came in over the weekend, swapped out the camshafts, and then for shits, opened it up. And, you know, our suspected diagnosis was correct. The camshaft is actually, you can see, broken on all of the lobes here. So as oil comes in to these ports here, it adjusts the timing back and forth. And over time, the check valve that holds it locked broke out of here, right? It was all in pieces.
Yeah, it's not in pieces, but you can see how it rolls.
Okay, so like it was popping out of there.
Yeah,
so we were hearing it kind of, you know, clack back and forth at idle, and so that's why we're like, yeah, it's more than likely this is what it is, and not like a worn bearing, like I said, because we had seen a couple other 1/8 fail. So Cody tore it apart, and like I said, you could see every one of these lobes is cracked. This thing was literally hanging on by dear life. Like, not much longer would this thing have lasted before it would have broke off, and essentially wouldn't be able to turn the camshaft, so then the pistons would have ran into the open valves that were open. Every once in a while we see people get lucky where it doesn't hit, but more than likely it would have been a done deal. Oh yeah, you can see that one's completely busted free. Oh, they all are.
Yep.
So basically just the groove of the crack was kind of like holding it together.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
just being bolted together. I don't know how it.
See, here's where that little detent holds. On the back side here, holds that little plug. They're pretty wild. So if you got a 1/8 TSI Volkswagen or Audi, and you got, you know, what kind of sounds like a camshaft snapping noise back and forth, more than likely this little pin and detent has failed, and over time, you know, it beats these lobes so bad that it'll crack them like that, and then yeah, essentially it's about ready to leave the chat and snap some valves into some pistons. So, well, lucky for him, you fixed it. How is it? Is it doing all right?
I haven't driven it yet.
Okay, but it's starting better.
Oh yeah.
All right, so a little backstory on this guy. This is another car we sold, and actually another camshaft failure too, which is crazy. Yeah, so Golf R, camshaft failure. Came in, it was rattling. We sold this like 6 months ago or something like that. It was last summer. Anyhow, Alex, you know, come to a conclusion, bad camshaft. So we get the new camshaft in, and timing chain, all new guides, timing chain. And we think, all right, cool, we're done deal. We get it started, and it ran for a little while and then shut off. And we end up getting it back in, kind of looking at it, kind of banging our head against the wall. We don't have any cam faults or anything. It still has compression, but it just wouldn't run to save its life. It just, and we had actually seen on another one too, where fuel trims were really crazy, and it ended up being the high pressure fuel pump was actually dumping fuel down into the crankcase, setting this thing super rich. And we got a new high pressure fuel pump in it, and it so far is checking out. We're gonna get a couple test drives on it, clear the fault. We did change oil because obviously you don't want a ton of gas in the oil, but this is just kind of the stuff we see where it's like you think you got it all squared away and everything's good, and then we get it together and you get hit with another curveball. It's just kind of part of the game. It really sucks when this kind of stuff happens because it's, you know, unsuspected and you think you did something wrong when you really didn't. Right, Alex?
Right,
Yeah, it definitely sucks when you have stuff like this happen, but you know, it's just kind of part of the game, unfortunately. So we're gonna, like I said, get a couple test drives on it, verify that everything's good. You know, we suspect maybe that might be part of the reason why these camshafts are going out. If the oil gets too thin because there's fuel dropping into the crankcase, it can't hold adjustment as well and might wear them out. We don't know really what's causing them to fail. All I know is we're seeing a lot of them fail, like as of recently too, like this last year, you know, maybe or so. But yeah, so that's kind of the deal on this one. So hopefully everything's good on it, and yeah, we'll go on to the next one. Patrick, oop, where'd he go? Look at this red interior. So what's going on with this thing? Why'd you don't think it's gonna come back out of?
It's got an intermittent fault with the shift selector. See how it like rises up
Yeah.
gear? Well, apparently it wouldn't go up, and then it did occasionally, but turning it into gear was either impossible or it didn't actually make it go into gear.
Okay.
But I got lucky. was able to drive it in, so we're going to put a new one in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, did somebody pull the?
Yeah, it's got
Safety?
the neutral release like under the cup holders.
Okay, yeah. So this is what you'd pull on if the car was dead or wouldn't go into gear to put it into neutral. Was it towed in?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Because they couldn't get it into drive, and then you just went out and it,
Yeah,
it went in.
this thing was just totally dead. Alex looked at it, has a bunch of faults for this. Wouldn't work for him, and I just got lucky. So I drove it in.
Well, you know, sometimes it's better to be
it's
lucky than good. Oh, it's got rear seat entertainment too. Sick.
I'm just up here and I'm already entertained. It's got like mood lighting and stuff.
Mood lighting?
Yeah, look at it, like in the cubby holes and next to the console.
Oh, and it's got the rear seat is
Yeah.
like buckets. That's awesome. This thing's sick. It's like a light gray suede. Sweet. These little armrests though, I don't know. You guys have to tell me if you like these or not. I kind of hate them. They like to adjust them. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Like spin the wheel. It takes forever to get them to sit where you want them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a whiner, but not a huge fan. I'm pretty sure these are the massaging. I wonder if the rears are massaging too. I know they're heated. Yeah, I think they're massaging. Sweet. This is a problem when you get some of these cars with this rear seat entertainment. Half the time I find the techs are back here watching videos. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's back here because in order to get that shifter out, we have to basically start at the trunk and work forward. And honestly, this is cool that it has this. It's autobiography and it's got the TVs and the rear seat entertainment. But it's almost worse because now there's a lot more stuff in the middle back here that's got to come off. But
it's all layered on top of each other in the way that creates the most work.
Right? Yeah. So it's just, and the Germans love to do that where it's like, you don't just get to start here. You have to start somewhere completely, you know, at the other end. Like for example, like the headliners in most of these cars, in order to get them out, you actually have to start at the floor. All the floor trim pieces, everything from the floor up has to come off, and then you could take the headliner off. Ideally, they should have done that the other way around. But in almost all of our cars, that's how it works. Which
that expedition that we put the dash cam and the rear camera in came apart like a tech was involved in the design process.
You know what? They should do that. They should get the engineers to work with the techs when they're designing these things, because I don't think they give two how it has to come apart.
A few moments later.
All right, so it's already going back together. Magician back here, so it wasn't too bad, or
it wasn't horrendous. There's a lot of steps, but it was mostly like spring keeps.
So
you can kind of just
did this one have faults for the shifter mechanism?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did like range switch, implausible signal, thing about circuit voltage. New one works great. So.
Cool. It's going into gear, reverse, drive, all the gears. A lot better than no gears and having to be towed. So yeah, I guess if you have one of these, which they ran this style shift now for a long time, and you get any issues like that where it won't allow you to go into gear, it wasn't even popping up, the customer said. So that's gonna be the culprit. So you start back there and all the trim has to come off and slap a new shifter in there. There goes Jeff. Super lucky his car is still running. Otherwise, that camshaft would have went. It would have been donezo. All right, well, let's see if Patrick is able to get this thing fixed. You get in and start it up. Shifter pops up. And push the brake. Goes into drive just like it should. Good work, Patrick.
All right, guys, just pulled up to Fargo Cars and Coffee. We brought a G87 BMW M2. This car is super sweet. It's for sale right now if you guys are interested. We're just gonna go see what it's like here. There's a lot of cool builds, lots of drift cars. There's GTL right there, that's kind of sick. So yeah, we'll see what we can find, show you guys what it's like, and yeah, take you along. What do you think of this thing?
This is absolutely amazing.
Would you get it in manual like this too?
All 100%.
100%. We got a C8 Z06. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's fully stock. That's how it sounds. It's fully stock.
Okay.
I'll just say that it's custom built. We both ordered these together.
Okay.
We started with a C8. We jumped to Z06.
Pretty soon ZR1. Let's go. Let's go for a ride. Yeah, let's do it. Dude, it sounds like an SVJ. It sounds like an SVJ. Mexico. Literally just like an SVJ Lamborghini for a fraction of the price. Bro, thank you so much for the ride. That was so sick.
Got to ride in a Batmobile. So.
That's right. This is literally the Batmobile.
All right, guys, that's it for this video. A little bit different. Like I said, we're gonna start showing a little more of what we're doing in the shop, be it in the shop or be it over here detailing. The stuff with sales, like I reiterate, we are kind of a full one-stop shop for that stuff. Like with getting the car ordered, delivered in the first bit there, or even like the wagon where we put in the aftermarket radio. Anything we have in the lot, we can fully customize to whatever you're liking. And get it to you. Also, like I said in the last video, be sure to go over and check out the website. We got our merch on there. Stuff like this is available. We are getting together a giveaway. We're excited to bring that to you guys. Hopefully we can drop that in the next video, so come back for that.